Black people, man. I really want y'all to talk to me, man, especially if you're a Christian, because I just don't understand how you can believe in something that's so crazy. Like, if y'all really read this book, bro, the New Testament, this is a crazy ass book, bro. It's a crazy book. And all this nigga doing is playing God, bro. I mean, he's raising the dead. He's raising the dead. He's casting out demons. He's doing all these miracles in front of everybody. Even God himself wasn't doing this in the Old Testament. The creator himself wasn't doing all of this. But y'all believe that Christ is doing all of this. You know, reading the New Testament, man, like, have y'all ever noticed when y'all go to the hospital and stuff and you go inside certain rooms and they got idols on the wall like Christ hanging from a cross? Have y'all ever noticed that, like at some of these hospitals and stuff? That's because in the New Testament, Christ is healing the sick and he's healing people that's paralyzed. So all these people that's suffering and stuff, Christ is doing all these miracles. So now you got people today, in the world we living in, they're believing in this idol that when he comes, he's going to do all these miracles for them. This is what the New Testament is having y'all believe in. If you keep reading the New Testament, he's raising the dead. Again, I'm reading all of this fuckery, bro, because that's all it is fuckery. He's raising the dead. So now you got the dead walking around. God, the one that breathed life into us. So now this character, who is not even God, has the ability to do God-like things, yo. Like, is this making sense to y'all how childish this book is called the New Testament, bro? Seriously. Again, Christ is the Lord of the Sabbath. I might as well talk about it right here since I got time instead of making a whole new video. This right here, again, I told y'all the New Testament is just mocking the creator. For those that don't know, again, the Sabbath day is the day of rest because the Lord created the heavens and the earth in 6 days and stuff. And he rested on the seventh day. The seventh. The seventh will be Sabbath, right? So he rested from all his work. So he made a covenant to the Israelites when he was talking to Moses, and he said one of the commandments was to remember the Sabbath. Remember the Sabbath. He believes in rest. So he didn't want nobody working, including your maids or the people that work for you. He called those your servants, and even the animals themselves. He didn't even want the animals to work on that day because that day is holy to him. But again, like I keep saying to y'all, Christianity has you believe that you can commit sin and God will forgive you. So again, we get in this story with Christ, right? These people was complaining they were hungry, you know, his disciples and stuff. And these made up nations called the Pharisees and shit saw it, and you know, they were saying like, hey, what you're doing is unlawful. It goes against God and stuff. And so then Christ tried to hit them with this story about, oh, well, remember when David did this and did that and stuff like that. And pretty much sound like, hey, if you hungry and stuff and you want to eat, go get you some food, whatever the case may be. But yada, yada, yada. This right here is what I'll be talking about, bro. He's playing God. This is why, let me tell y'all something, right? For those that are in the truth, because I know many of you are in the truth, you ever notice when you bring certain things to a Christian and you explain to them, like, hey, God said not to do this or not to do that? What is a Christian first thing to say? Well, Christ said in the book of John or in the book of Matthew, if you da 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 da. That's exactly that's exactly what he teaches you. He teaches the people that follow him to go against God. And you see Christians today doing the same thing. Again, when I say God, I'm speaking about the God of Israel, the Lord, who is the real God. Let me repeat that again. The God of Israel is the real God to the people of Judah. Again, this is what the New Testament teaches. You know, like even like this shit is just funny. Like if you read the New Testament, he even got the demons begging to him. I'm laughing because it's such a funny book. He got the demons begging to him. The stuff is just funny, bro. He he plays these roles. He comes to Earth. He didn't come to Earth, but he's a spirit baby. That's another thing, right? And I mentioned this in my other video because now I'm just talking. When you go back and read the beginning of the New Testament, when he went into Egypt and all that, it, where's this nigga age at? Like they tell you he died at the age of 33 or whatever the case, right? But in the beginning, the nigga is a child. He's a baby, bro. He's a baby preaching. I'm serious, y'all. I really read this shit, bro. Like I'm not on the mic just talking to y'all. I actually read this stuff. The dude is a baby preaching. That's why y'all ever notice y'all see all these baby Jesus statues and shit in front of people houses and stuff. They always depict him as a baby and shit because that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. I'm not making this stuff up, dog. You can Google this shit, bro. Even Google can't even understand that shit. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, I lost my thought, bro. But just like I said, bro, when y'all read the New Testament, just have an open mind, bro, because it's a lot of witchcraft. I'm not on here just yapping and talking, bro. Like real talk. I do these videos for y'all just to show y'all, bro. Like again, the 12 disciples and stuff. The 12 disciples is nothing more than a copy of the 12 tribes. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. And y'all not even paying attention to this stuff, man. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm out.